What is going on, guys? As always, thank you for joining me on my channel. My name is Peter. You can call me Professor X. I want to be your everything coach. So today I want to talk about something very important, something that was super vital to me reaching $6 million online in sales, and that is credit cards, okay? The usage of credit cards goes so overlooked. I don't understand why so many small businesses, online businesses specifically, can accumulate so many good rewards from just using credit cards. I'm going to explain that to you in this video. Guys, subscribe, like, comment on the video of other videos you want to see. And before I move on, I want to talk about a giveaway I'm doing. My last video where I talk about how I use Google Ads from $0 to $6 million in dropshipping sales. I'll be doing a giveaway under that video. Like and comment under that video why you think you should win. The giveaway ends when the new month starts, so get your comments in, check the video out. It's nothing crazy, but it just basically explains my stance on Google Ads and dropshipping, the alternative of Facebook ads or some other ads. But anyway, let's get on with this video. Super important stuff, and today we are going to be talking about credit cards. Why do I have a handful of credit cards? What do they do for me? Why is it important for you? Well, we're going to talk about it on my screen here. I did a little presentation. I want to talk about the top credit cards all dropshippers and small business owners need. And it doesn't only require from dropshippers, because these are super beneficial to anybody running ads, buying cost of goods, or just have expense if you have expenses in general. So why is it important? Why am I even making a video about this? Well, there's bonuses that you get from each card when you sign up and you use them, and that ties into profit, as you can see here. That is super important because the card also gives you passive profit every month when you use it through things like cashback and stuff like that, but the bonuses are just extra on top of that, and it's just free money the card service offers you for choosing their service. So we'll talk about that a little later when we dive into all the cards that we have. I have a giant stack here. I have a lot of the ones, basically every single one that I recommend, but a lot of other ones as well. And why are they important? We're gonna get into that a little later. But the second point is scaling, okay? I would not have been able to scale as fast. I would not have been able to scale as hard and make as much as I did when I was scaling my dropshipping stores, and I still am actively. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I'm talking about a little bit. And 3 is wiggle room. You know, there is a little wiggle room that you're gonna need if you start getting a lot of orders. So to pay invoices off, to pay suppliers, to pay, you know, your cost of goods, your ads cost, it gives you a little wiggle room to get those payouts from Shopify, and just, you know, the intervals it takes from the payments to go from your bank account per se to your debit or credit card. Let's just move on with the presentation so I can explain to you guys what is going on with these stack of cards in my hand. So as always, guys, I showed this in my previous video where I'm doing the giveaway, but this is just an up-to-date on my store. You know, my Instagram is in the middle there, ecom_bunt. This is just the one store I have been working on since October of 2019. It has been absolutely crushing it. It should probably do, you know, 2 to 3 million in sales just this year alone again. But as you can see, 4.2 million in sales. I don't want to, you know, act like I'm lying here. I will show you every single sale amount that led me to saying I made 6 million in sales. So this is the first store, as you can see my name in the corner, and then this is the second and third store. As you can see, 1.1 million and 775,000. And these are just 2 other stores I've been working with. These have started last year, about, you know, a little under a year ago, but these almost equal another 2 million in sales with the other store. That's well over $6 million in sales. And I will tell you guys why this is so important. So as you can see, sales numbers are obviously not profit, and why not? It's because you have ad costs in between, cost of goods sold, you have merchandise costs. So what is gonna be the important factor with the credit cards, right? If you consider that I did 6 million in sales, and you say at least half of that is cost of goods sold, let's say $3 million. So $3 million times, let's say you have a cashback card of 2%. Sorry, I'm doing my calculation on my phone here. Let's say I had 3 million in cost of goods sold, which I'm not saying that, but, you know, it's a rough estimate. I probably might even had more. That is $60,000 just in cash back alone on a 2% card. So just imagine if I didn't use a credit card while paying all my suppliers off, I would have left $60,000 off the table, let alone the marketing expenses that I pay for on the credit cards, and probably just some other costs that I I have to use for my business, and all of that gets paid back to me as profit. I would have left $60,000 on the table, which is a whole income for somebody, or maybe even 2 incomes. So that is something to keep in mind when you are trying to run an online or small business. This is just a third store for anybody that wants to think that dropshipping is dead. Let me explain to you why it's not, because this store was just started this year, 2021. As you can see, it says January 27th to May 27th, and this store actually took off after January. It took off a little in February, and as you can see, we're already in the scaling process. We're in May, and the bar graph is just kind of skyrocketing up. So we've already done 370,000 in sales. Pretty impressive. I wish the returning customer rate was a little higher, so our marketing did a little more damage, but it's okay. We're just getting started. The store is brand new, but for anybody that's thinking dropshipping is dead, there's your proof that it's not. Anybody has a chance to succeed in this business. You just have to put your head down, grind. But this is just a little motivation for you guys. All this is motivation, guys, as always. This is not to brag. This is to show you guys that it's possible. I've done it. I've seen other people do it. I have a team of people that we all do it together. So it is amazing. And like I said, this just ties hand in hand with credit cards, because we wouldn't have made it so far without these. So the 5th card on my list is the Chase Ink Unlimited. I do have it here on me. I'm not gonna put it in front of the camera because obviously, there's gonna be, somebody looking, trying to steal some numbers from me. But nah, I'm just kidding, guys. But let's talk about the card, okay? So the card is important because $750 bonus, like I said, right into the profit if you use it, and 1.5% cash back. If you can have 1.5% in cash back, that is a very good card. I think that's basically the staple amongst most cards. They like to give 1.5%, but you will need that when you're paying for ads or when you're paying for cost of goods. So it is a super good card. It is 5th on the list though, because there are better ones in my opinion. Chase has been a little rough on me in the past 2 years, but it's okay. The cards are still great. $750 in bonus as well for free to add onto your profit of 1.5% cash back each year. So the 4th card I have is Chase Ink Preferred, and this is specifically for my online advertisers. So for my online advertisers, you earn 3x the points on every single dollar you spend, up to $150,000 in combined spending. So why am I talking about this? Well, it says shipping purchases, advertising purchases, internet, travel. I only use this card for advertising. I need to, because I spend way over $150,000 a year. So I need to milk every single ounce of 3x points I can out of this. You also earn a $100,000 bonus on sign up right into the profit. But this is the 4th on the list because there is other cards that offer a little more than 3x on your first $150 spent on specifically advertising. I only use it for advertising. You could use it upwards of 2 other purchases, shipping if you need, or advertising, internet, cable, travel, stuff like that. I don't spend as much on as I do advertising. That's why I need to use it for advertising. And I use, my cash back for all my other stuff, but I have to use this card because it is important that I get the maximum amount of bonus points on my $150,000 marketing cost, which is way over that, that I might run through that, after 3-4 months. So I need other cards to compensate once that bonus is depleted. So the next card is the Amex Gold, which of course I have on me right here. Boom. This is very similar to the last card, except it earns you 4x points on 2 categories, not just 1, 4. Of course, one of those is advertising. I believe that the other ones, like I said, are dining, shopping, stuff that you really won't even expense that much, but it only is 2 of your maximum spent categories. I only use it on advertising. Like I said, I need to milk the points. But again, on $150,000 a year, you get to earn 4 extra points, which is super awesome. Between the 2 cards, you earn 4 and 3x points on 300,000 advertising spend, which is pretty good. I mean, there's not too many people that I know spending a lot more than me, so these cards are awesome for us. They really do a lot. And another thing, that the only really important thing second to me, is the no preset spending limit. Amex is crazy like that. We're gonna dive into the next card, which is also an Amex card. And people will sell you this information like crazy because this is how you get to scale a business, right? People sell you credit information because they teach you how you can scale a business. And that is because this has a no preset spending limit. You get to just run it up and then slowly pay it back. It doesn't work like that when you first sign up. You have to incrementally pay it back. They'll call you, they'll say, hey, you spent a lot, do you mind paying it back? It doesn't seem like there's no preset spending limit at first, but once you just use the card, eventually they'll let you run it up. So the next card is the Amex Plum. So why is this card number 2? Why is it so important? Why do I have it in my hands here? Well, this card probably saved my life. Every single other card that was cash back, which for the most part you can't find anything over 1.5 to 2%, that's good, that's on the good side, has a preset spending limit. Chase, Capital One, all these cards, it doesn't matter which card, were giving me limits, and I could not pay invoices and suppliers with my credit cards. I had to use cash, which I was losing points. I was losing cash back, I was losing points, and I was losing profits because of it. And that was frustrating to me, and I finally found the Amex card with no preset spending limit. I had to obviously pay back the card, you know, as soon as possible, but they are super awesome. They replenish your credit right away when you pay back the balance, so it's awesome. And they have the 1.5% early pay discount. What does that mean? When you pay back the card, when you pay back your balance, you earn the 1.5% cash back, and there's no limit on that. You get to run it up, and they just put it towards your bill at the end of the month. I know it kind of sucks because you can't necessarily track it into one bonus point, like I know other credit card companies, you know, send you and let you spend them on how you want. But for me, it saves me on the back end anyway. It goes right towards the bill. Doesn't really matter. The 1.5% is huge, and the no preset spending limit is what puts this card at number 2. Those are really the only important factors I cared about, and that is why I have this card. That is why this card saved my life. Let's talk about the Capital One card. It is unlimited 2% cash back. I have not seen another card give more than 2% with this much leeway. Other cards offer more, but not on every single purchase, not on, you know, there's a lot of contingencies that I have seen. So you get the $500 bonus in the first 3 months after spending $4,500, not even a lot to earn a $500 bonus. Profit right into your pocket. No annual fee in the first year, that's adorable, but the 2% on everything is major. You know, the only reason that this card might have fallen to the 2 spot is because Capital One doesn't necessarily give massive lines. Like I had to work my credit line up from 5,000 to 20,000 to now, you know, 50,000 or something like that. And now I really reap the benefits. I was using it here and there. Like I said, you know, when I do 300,000 to 400,000 in sales every single month, even more, you know, a $20,000 limit, when I have to pay invoices that are, you know, 10 times that amount, it's like it doesn't really benefit me. It doesn't really help me that the limit is so low, and that was my problem for a while. But Capital One did listen to my complaints, and they finally rose my limit, and now I get to use this card repeatedly. And I just reaped the rewards of 2% cash back. You can't really beat that. This goes for all small businesses, guys. Open this card up. Get this card. Get all your spending. Get all your expenses on this card. If you're paying with cash or debit anyway, you need to be paying with this card. You need to be earning 2% on your money. It's free from the bank, just using their service, Capital One. Bless them. But yeah, super important. So that is exactly why I have so many cards. That is exactly why, you know, I wouldn't be able to have scaled this fast and this hard and made as much as I did. And with that being said, you know, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe. As always, a lot of valuable information coming, I promise. Anything you guys want in the comments, I'll try to get to. I have some other stuff lined up, some really beginner stuff that could really help you guys. So it could be really awesome. If you guys want to learn more about credit cards and how I use them and stuff like that, and do not forget the giveaway. It is my last video, how I did 0 to 6 million in dropshipping sales with Google Ads. Subscribe, comment, and like on that video to be entered into the giveaway. It will be ending next month. As always, I appreciate the support, guys. The giveaway is $50 to 4 people, so $200 total. I want to help a few people out, you know, maybe even just a little bit, you know, just to help you guys out. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the support, and that's why I'm doing it. So as always, guys, thank you so much. Until next time.